And I want to encourage someone today. I want to tell somebody that there is a war going on. There is a spiritual battle that is raging in our hour, our generation, our day, and greater today than yesterday. Open your eyes and you will see the war between light and darkness. Right, wrong, good and evil is raging more than ever before in my lifetime. And I want to say, thank you for that water. I want to say that today, if there's ever been an hour the church should be strong, if there's ever been an hour, the day that we need an army, a prayer force, a church that's united and engaged in the kingdom warfare. Remember, Jesus came preaching the gospel of the kingdom. The gospel of the kingdom. What gospel are we preaching? The gospel to preach is the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God. The kingdom of darkness and the kingdom of light. And I want to say the prayer that Jesus requested the church pray is to pray, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. If there's ever been an hour the church needs to be strong and realize there's kingdom battles going on. There's spiritual warfare. 2 Corinthians says that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. That the weapons of our warfare, they're not carnal. They're not carnal. They're not battle bows and AK-47s and tanks and airplanes and all those things. They're not carnal, but they're mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. I like this. It says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God. Meaning, if it's not truth, if it goes against what God knows and what God says and the will of God, get it out of your mind. Go against it, cast it down. You say, well, I see literal, violent, physical, carnal battles going on. And I thought our warfare wasn't carnal. No, let me say it this way. That what you see in the literal realm didn't start there. What you see with people being violent to one another and literally attacking and hurting one another, it is happening. But it didn't start there. It started in the battle in the spirit realm. And the battle in the spirit realm brought forth and give birth to the battle in the natural realm. That's why we find in the book of Acts a mighty man of valor in the natural realm was first a victorious man in the spirit realm, a guy named Cornelius who prayed consistently and daily, and he won in the spirit realm, and therefore he was able to be victorious in the natural realm. And so what goes on in the spirit realm is ultimately what determines what will come to pass in the literal realm. And so the things that we see happening, it is a result of spiritual warfare. Jesus said when he was on the cross, he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. The ones that pierced his hands, nailed him to a tree, and crucified him and left him there to die, were the same ones that he had ministered to, healed them, fed them, raised their dead, and they crucified him. And he said, looking at the mob with their mob mentality, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Or if I can say it this way, translate it to you this way, what he could have been saying is, God, Father, forgive them, for their actions are just a mere result of what's happening in the spirit realm and is motivating them to do what they're doing. And so the battle that's raging today is a spirit battle. I want to take you, if I may, to the book of Revelation.